shade of red that Israel was pretty sure didn't occur in nature. Her face was distressed and pinched by whatever she was dreaming about, and her full lips twitched in time with the tiny movements of her arms and legs. Israel looked at the gate for just a second and then cursed softly. He moved to her side and, carefully this time, removed the IV from her arm. He pressed on it as he had his own and used his other hand to shake her gently. "Hey," he said, leaning close to her ear so he could keep his voice lower. "Come on, wake up. You really need to wake up now, girl." Her head lolled back and forth for a moment before he grabbed her chin and softly shook it. "Let's go," he said. "Time to wake up." Her eyes popped open. Suddenly, Israel was the target of weak slaps and kicks as she screamed at him with words that were slurred and incomprehensible. He staggered back, throwing his hands up in defense and saying, calm down, as quietly as he could. After a few seconds, the woman slid off the stretcher onto shaky legs and leaned against the wall, swaying like a drunk. She kept shaking her head to clear it while Israel stayed out of arm's reach, with his hands held out. "Whoosh!" She shook her head again. "Who are you?" she asked. "What the hell did you do to me, you sick fuck?" "Easy now," Israel said. "I didn't do anything but wake you up." "Bullshit," she snapped. Her eyes darted around the room and her expression grew confused. "Where are we? What did you do?" "Nothing," Israel said. "I just woke up myself. Look." He gestured to the other stretcher in the room and the pole with the ruptured IV bag. "Same as you," he said. "We've even got the same outfits." The woman looked down at herself and back at him. What's happening?" Israel shook his head. "I don't know. I think the question we should be asking, though, is where's the exit?" "What do you mean?" "I mean, let's get the hell up out of here and figure the rest out when we're surrounded by guys with guns and badges." She stared at him. Israel could see her clenching her teeth as she thought. "If you were drugged, what woke you up?" Israel pointed to the torn IV bag. "I think something happened to whatever they were giving us. I can't be sure." She pushed away from the wall and said, "Stay there." She half staggered over and examined the fluid bag. After a moment, she said, "This goes all the way through. I think it's a bullet hole." Israel shrugged. The woman waved him over, but took a step away as he drew close. He reached up and lifted the bag slightly so it was lit better. The plastic bag was ruptured near the bottom, with a hole on one side that was pushed in, and a second that seemed to have exploded outward. "Entry and exit," he said, pointing at each hole respectively. "I think you're right. Good job. I missed that." He moved to the wall directly past the IV and found the bullet's obvious impact point in the brick. "That's it," he said. "Somebody was shooting. What the hell are we into here?" He looked back at the woman. She was still staring at him, but her features had softened somewhat. "You aren't lying to me? You really don't know what's going on?" "Girl, last thing I remember is throwing back shots with a friend of mine at a bar on Rush Street. Then this crap." "My name isn't Girl, it's Erin." Israel nodded. "Sorry, Erin, it is. I'm Israel." "Like the country with all the Jews?" "Yeah, like the country. And, in case you were going to ask, no, I'm not Jewish myself. My mom named me after my grandfather." Erin shrugged. She seemed to be steadier on her feet, but still swayed slightly. "I wasn't going to. You're a black guy. Black guys aren't Jewish." Now it was Israel's turn to stare. "You know what, Erin? Let's say we find our way out of here, and then we can discuss religious diversity." Erin nodded. "Yeah, out sounds good." The gate in the chain-link wall was unlocked and opened easily. Israel figured that whoever had put them there hadn't locked it because people under sedation didn't tend to wander off. The corridor outside the chain link had been a dead end in one direction, so they had turned right. It was after rounding the corner at the end of that hall that they found the first body. Covering the crime beat for the Chicago Tribune had given Israel more than his fair share of exposure to corpses, but he'd never seen anything like this before. The woman was slumped against the wall with multiple